Kind of starting off in the middle. Where's my totems? Back there. I thought I heard something back that way, but I think it was just me. They might already be on the ruin. There's only so many places they would spawn, and spawning down at Killer Shack would be one of them, which the totem's not too far off from Killer Shack. There's... Okay. You know what? They had brand new parts, I think. I had a feeling the Neo was still there. Problem here is your friend wasted the pallet. Okay. Problem here is you completely misplayed that too. I would very much like to take her away from that. Oh, feels bad. That's fine. I already knew that was a thing. This Meg is gonna be a pain in my ass. She might also waste all the pallets too. I mean, if you don't want a body block for her, fuck. Bye, Benevolence. Nice knowing you. Minia, get away. Back, fiend. You have an insta-heal? I think you have an insta-heal. Oh. There's 3 of them in here. Hi. Thanks. Steve, where'd you go? Oh, cheeky. There was one insta-heal. Ha ha ha. Can I get her? No. Unfortunate. You stop looking behind you, you moron. Well, you know what? That is perfectly okay, because you know what? I got something special for you. Since everybody wants to be overly altruistic. On you go. Now, I know he ran back this way. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. He might have actually went down towards that gen. He's not healed yet. Oh, and he used the insta-heal on her to get her up. So... He had time to get out of that. Wonder if... Oh. They are. Okay. Hi. Yeah, let's just blindly run to save this guy, because someone was already doing that. Okay. So he just got unhooked, so I doubt he's gonna make it over here. Oh, you tried. It wasn't the right person though. So back hook for you this time. Gives me a little bit more time to get here. They need to jump the window. Scratch marks are just showing up. She's back there still. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm dumb. I don't know how that auto-locked, but still didn't register as a hit. I'm gonna... yeah. It's two over there. Fully healed. So they're gonna make a play on the hill, I think. No. I had a feeling. This guy is a fucking champ, man. He hasn't even gotten himself healed the entire time. Nia's probably still back here. Oh! I thought the pallet was on the opposite side. That was my B. Shorten the gap a little bit. I fucked up. That's fine. He's doing a pretty decent job at reading until he did that. Oh, fuck me. You know what, that's fine. We're okay. I think this is my first hook on him, because I slugged him earlier. Oh, cheeky. Okay. Are we, I was gonna say, we're not really following me down here, are we? But, okay. They're probably still here. We're gonna keep making bad plays. you don't get away, sorry. Okay, I at least have a rough idea of where you're going. I'll pick you up for just shits and giggles. No D-strike. I'd actually appreciate it if you guys struggled, because I'd like to collect some points. I've got this gen I can damage. I've got a pallet I can destroy. A hatch I can find. I'm gonna go ahead and take a wild guess and say it's probably down here at Killer Shack where all the fun was to begin with. Seems like the hatch oftentimes spawns in an area where survivors spawn to start. It's a pretty good guess. Wasn't too far off. I don't think there are any other pallets that I need to destroy. I think I got them all. I didn't even use that pallet. The Meg ran straight past this pallet. Did we get it this time? Yeah, we did. I feel like there's some lower ranks, like 15 and between 15 and 20. At least some of them were playing like that. The Meg in particular kind of gave me that vibe. I got more points this game than what I did the last. Oof. The chainsaws again really fucked me over. What's that, 95? Yeah. Two insta-heals. I had a feeling that I was going to be dealing with insta-heals. I thought maybe one out of the two, but I'm not surprised to see that both of them were. The Nia was a rank 16. The Nia made a questionable decision searching that chest while I was right there looking at her, but whatever. At first I thought maybe she was going for her adept. If this was streetwise, that would be an adept. So it seems like they might be new, but that was a really bad decision. I knew that I had time to get to her, to at least close distance. I shouldn't have taken a swing, but at the end it really didn't matter. I out-chased her. I downed her after she even got the bounce landing off, so it didn't really it was a kind of a moot point. The Meg, on the other hand, I don't know which one the Meg was. Steve was one of these two. I think this would have had to have been the Meg. No, Lightweight's not a Meg perk. I think this was the Meg, but I'm not entirely sure, and it doesn't really matter. The Meg made some really questionable plays with the pallets at the beginning, trying to go for a cheeky stun that I wasn't going to fall for. The likelihood of you getting a stun on me before chase even starts is pretty low. The Nia, even at the beginning, made a questionable play sticking around at that gen. I'm sure she thought she was safe because I was kind of looking at the Meg, but I knew she was there, or had a rough idea of where she was most of the time. Yeah, otherwise, this is a pretty decent game. I've pretty much made up close to a third of my points already, and I've only played like 5 games. So, granted, those games were mostly rituals, or ritual focused. There's only, well, the Leatherface game before this didn't really have anything to do with rituals. It just got my ritual progress closer. This one I would count as ritual because I got to claim my ritual after this game. So my Prestige Hillbilly game and then my first Leatherface game were the only 2 games that I didn't actually collect a ritual on. But I had Barbecue and Chili to fall back on, along with I ran Devout Raven Wreath on both games, because I have an abundance of those, and I was supposed to be going for chainsaws, so I figured I might as well use something in Deviousness to incentivize me to go for more chainsaws. The Hillbilly one I ran Survivor Pudding, so that I might as well have had Barbecue and Chili without the aura reading. Other than that, I've just been hunting or claiming rituals. I'll at least have one ritual tomorrow and another one on Sunday. So there's no reason to think that if I play somewhat casually tomorrow, I don't have to go crazy or anything. But if I play somewhat casually tomorrow, I should be able to get anywhere between 200,000 to 300,000. So, and then depending on what I do Sunday, I'll have all my blood points back. So, this was fun. But yeah, we'll get our blood points back, and we'll have Michael ready to be prestiged. Hopefully, in time for the Hollow Blight. If not, I'll just prestige him with whatever I have. It's not that big of a deal. I'd like to get him as close to level 37 as possible, but yeah, it's not really a deal breaker. I'll get plenty of blood points during the event to level him up as I go.